So I wanted to talk about, you recently started saying that you used Bitcoin as a lifeboat and it was the only option MicroStrategy had.
Yeah, because it's an exit from currency debasement and a financial crisis, and it's also an exit from entropy and a physical law.
Also, in an interview, you talked about how people won't use Bitcoin to buy coffee. What is your input in the Bitcoin circular economies around the world that try to adopt it in their daily lives?
Well, I think Bitcoin is an economic foundation or capital foundation for every economy. So I would suggest that everyone use Bitcoin as their savings account. And then when you want to spend money in Argentina or Turkey, you just convert the day of into the local currency. So I expect over time you'll see a lot of balance between stable coins and local currency and long-term capital assets like Bitcoin. And you need both if you're going to be successful.
So is the Lightning Network a perfect scaling solution for Bitcoin? Do you see multiple layer 2 technologies for Bitcoin?
I think that Bitcoin's an open protocol, so Lightning is the best known and it's in flux, and I think it's a good solution, but I think that there'll be a lot of competition and there'll be lots of other people offering layer 2 protocols, and I applaud all of that innovation. I think it'll take us to a better place.
And will we see Hyperbitcoinization, or what needs to happen in order for us to see it?
Well, I think in my presentation today, I showed that I expect Bitcoin to increase to the point where it's somewhere between 7 and 20% of all the world's assets. But I think that there will still be a world with other assets. There'll still be currencies and bonds and equities and property. And in that particular world, I think we'd maximize the productivity and the wealth and the prosperity of everybody involved.
The Trump administration were to offer you a position, would you take it?
I'm working full-time for Bitcoin.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna be able to see hyper-Bitcoinization?
I think that Bitcoin's gonna grow until it's the principal monetary index of the world and everybody is going to use it as their cost of capital. I think that'll be hyper-Bitcoinization. A lot of people are trapped in the existing system. And so if you want all of your families and institutions and corporations to be saved, then we need to integrate Bitcoin into the systems that they're dependent upon. I think that Bitcoin will be a 1,000x more successful if it's integrated into the world as opposed to apart from the world.
And what are your thoughts on Bitcoin being on the ballot this year in multiple countries around the world, not just in the US?
It's a sign of the maturation of the asset class that now it's an issue that people are thinking about. So it's a really good thing.
Out of all of the conspiracy theories out there, which one do you believe to be one that is true?
I think I think Satoshi was sent from the future to save us from ourselves.
Why do you love Bitcoin conferences?
I love to meet the Bitcoiners.